Hello everybody, my name is Ross and welcome back to my channel, and to this episode or video or whatever you want to call it, we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna talk about something. We're gonna have like a discussion here. I'm a big Last of Us fan, whatever you want to call me, fun. Yeah, I'm a big Last of Us fan. I played the first game and I'm waiting for the second game now, and I really love the story. I usually enjoy post-apocalyptic stories and zombies, obvious, like infected, if you want to call it that way, because they're infected, they're not technically dead. But anyway, let's not get into that. And today I saw that they announced actually the Last of Us TV show, and I was kind of interesting. Like, this is like I saw it in a news article, and then I just Googled it. You could see here, like, I managed to Google it to check it out, and looks like there are a few websites of news basically that are reporting that the Last of Us series in development at HBO. So we're gonna go ahead and check this article together, and we're gonna read it. And I want to basically get your opinion and to give my opinion on this, if it's gonna be good or bad, or what do you think about this. I think that maybe it's having some potential, and I would love to see the story behind of Last of Us into a TV show, but to be proper, not like Netflix adaptation level when it comes to Death Note, because Netflix had some good adaptation as well, but I mean to be a decent TV show. But the thing is, the dude that's doing that, from what I understand, or the people that are doing that, it's even saying here, so let's read this. The Last of Us series and the works at HBO from Chernobyl. So basically Chernobyl was a pretty good TV show. Creator Craig Mazin, I think I pronounced that right, I don't know, and Neil Drunkman, okay. So basically these two dudes here, I think. So yeah, the Chernobyl TV show was actually really good, and I liked it, I enjoyed it, and I hope The Last of Us is gonna be really good and respect at least the video game story and make it kind of similar. I don't think I want to see the same concept. I mean, I would love actually to see Joel and Ellie on the big screen, basically their story. But I also would like to be the same universe and take a different concept of it and story, because we already know the story from The Last of Us. I mean, it's nice to, don't get me wrong, it would be nice to see the story in a TV show way, put it with a few things maybe change in here and there, because of course it's not gameplay and stuff. So yeah, it would be nice to see that take on it. But from what I understand, it's gonna be a TV show, so it's gonna go from episode to episode. It's not gonna be a movie, it's not gonna be a one take. So who knows, maybe it's gonna take it differently, in a different direction from the game itself. I saw some people hating on this already, but I think it's worth giving a chance, because it could do something with the story. Even if it's taking it into a different direction or is different, it's still the Last of Us universe. It's still interesting to see if they do the zombies and infecting properly and so on. Would be nice to see, because these days we don't get so often a good zombie movie or post-apocalyptic movie. So to see that, I think was a TV show, or yeah, it was a TV show with infected in one point. I don't remember the name. Maybe I'm gonna put it on the screen if I'm able to find it. With these kids that were infected, people doing experiments on them and just kind of reverting back to humans. But one of them is special. It's really weird, but the infected in that movie was really good, because they had this way of clenching the teeth. It's kind of weird to explain, but when they they were infected, they were showing really interesting and really cool. They were showing really infected, aggressive signs on, and then it was not looking like bad CGI and stuff and so on. I was trying to say, but I cut out. But yeah, I'm getting too excited talking about this that I forget to breathe. So let's see. Let's read this. I guess it's really short. I mean, it's really short. Yeah, right. It's short. I just keep scrolling down and I was like, there's actually more. It's not just this. I was thinking it's just this. So let's start it. Okay, so I read already the title. So I think it's the same title, right? No, it's different. Okay. Magazine and Drunkman will write an executive produce that the adaptation of the Sony PlayStation video game. Okay, if you don't know why I'm reading so bad or stuff, it's just because English is not my native language. So yeah, I'm usually trying, but I'm not the best at it. speaking like I need to speak every day in my own language and then just change back to English when I need to record something. It's not that easy, we can say. And also, I never been like outside, let's say living in UK or something. Maybe I would adapt a little better. But anyway, okay. So Craig Mazin, the creator of the acclaimed limited series Chernobyl, is reteaming with HBO to adapt The Last of Us, the massive Sony PlayStation video game franchise. Also, if my voice sounds a little bit tired or something, I'm really sick. I kind of hard recovering from it. I have like a hard time. In a rare development in the world of video game adaptation, the writer and creative director of the game, Neil Druckmann, is also involved and will work with Mazin to pen and executive produce what is intended to be a series. Okay, Caroline Strauss will also executive. I don't know if I should read all of this. I could leave you actually read all of this because it's a little too much. Okay, so we're gonna decide we're gonna read this together basically. So let me go through this. So Caroline Strauss will also executive produce along with Evan Walls, the president of Naughty Dog, the Santa Monica. If you don't know, Naughty Dog is basically the people who made the game. Also, if you're Last of Us fan and probably you're here, you probably know that Santa Monica-based developer of the game. The project is co-production with Sony Pictures Television in association with PlayStation Production. It will be the first television series from PlayStation Productions. Okay, launched in 2013, Sony and Naughty Dog's. It's been already 7 years. Damn, I didn't even realize that. Sony and Naughty Dog's The Last of Us garnered critical praises for engrossing tale of post-apocalyptic, centering on the relation between Joel, a smuggler in the New World, and Ellie, a teenager who may be the key to a cure for a deadly pandemic. Yeah, this is like the premises of the story. Like it's really effing good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if they put it right, it could be a great TV show, or even a great movie if you don't want to do a TV show. Joel, a hardened survivor, is hired to smuggle the 14-year-old girl out of an oppressive quarantine zone. It's kind of more like brought into it than hired, but whatever. What starts as a small job soon becomes a brutal, heartbreaking journey as they both must traverse across the US and depend on each other for survival. Yeah, in the beginning was like, now that I think it's more like a job for him, but then it's like he's kind of like forced into the job. That's what I was trying to say. HBO series will cover the events of the original game, which was written by Druckmann, with the possibility of additional content based off the forthcoming game sequel. Second, The Last of Us Part 2, which will release on May 29, 2020. So yeah, the game, it's when the game comes out, the second one. So it's interesting that basically they're gonna like make the TV show exactly like the game, like here, right? Yeah, we'll cover the events of the original game. I mean, we'll cover the events of the original game, but it doesn't supposed to be like the same as the game. Yeah. Okay, so but we'll cover that. So basically, we'll follow that. I'm assuming here. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Okay, Mazin, who is said to be a avid player of the game, stated Neil Druckmann without question the finest storyteller working in the video game medium, and The Last of Us is his magnum opus. Okay, getting a chance to adapt this breathtaking work of art has been a dream of mine for years, and I'm so honored to do it in partnership with Neil. Okay, from the first time I sat down to talk with Craig, I was equally blown away by his approach to narrative and his deep understanding of The Last of Us, said Druckmann in a statement. With Chernobyl, Craig and HBO created a tense, harrowing, emotional masterpiece. I wouldn't think it's better partners to bring the story of The Last of Us to life as a television show. Yeah, because probably The Last of Us in like 7 years was like approached before with this proposal to make a movie or a TV show. I'm pretty sure because it's pretty effing big and it's having like a lot of followers and fans and so on. Okay, The Last of Us won numerous Game of the Year, of course, awards, and went on to sell more than 70 million copies across both its original release on the PlayStation 3 and the remastered version on PlayStation 4. I played the remastered version on PlayStation 4 as I didn't own a PlayStation 3, so I kind of played it really late, but I loved it. And I also watched it before, like I couldn't, just like when the game came out, I was just like watching someone playing it. Okay. This is an incredibly exciting opportunity for us to partner with Craig, Neil, Caroline, sorry for that, Caroline, and the teams at Sony, Naughty Dog, and PlayStation to bring the virtual world of this acclaimed game to life, stated HBO programming president Casey Blois. This is really cool. Like this so far, like this article, like sounds really good. Like at least, like, you know, like the producers of the game having a good understanding with the producers that want to do actually this TV show, and they actually, you know, work together to do it because they work at the game as well, and that's gonna be cool. Work together, more like to see it happening, we can say. Okay, this is the first of many shows we intended to develop with our friends at PlayStation Productions, said Chris Purnell, co-president of Sony Pictures Television Studios. The Last of Us is a brilliant achievement in storytelling and character development, and we are lucky to have the opportunity to work with the team to adapt it. Okay, Drunkman is a long-time vet of Naughty Dog, starting as a programming intern in 2004. In 2007, he was given the role of a game designer on Uncharted Dark's Fortune, yeah, because they have the Uncharted series as well. The first installment in the action-adventure series. 2013, he created Last of Us based on a concept he developed as a student at Carnegie Mellon University. Carnegie Mellon University. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Sorry for the people that studied there. Okay, they studied there. Okay, they're still like studying now there. Okay, I keep saying okay a lot, but hey. Mazin's Chernobyl attacked a bleak and complex true-life event and became a must-see show for HBO. The show won an Emmy for Outstanding Limited Series and landed one of the for Mazin for Outstanding Writing. Mazin also won a PGA award and a WGA award. I don't know exactly what those two awards are. I could Google it, but I don't want to. Okay, so that was the article for short. I read that. Sorry for my reading again, trying to get the best of it. I don't even know why I'm apologizing, to be honest. Why am I even apologizing? But hey, the idea was like, this is pretty cool. This is big news, and it's kind of nice to see people actually getting really involved into this, and they really want to do it. And also like the TV show that was pulled out by this dude, it was actually pretty good. And yeah, I hope they're gonna do right by Last of Us. So if any updates come out of this news or anything, I'll try to follow up, and we're gonna probably read those or like discuss those together. If you have any comments, please do leave them down below, so I'm gonna respond to them and we're gonna talk this out basically. If you have any feedback to this, please do leave it below. I'm probably gonna do some editing on it anyway, or like on this overall video, but I didn't do until now this type of videos, but I kind of want to do more, so if it works really well, I'm probably gonna cover other stuff as well in the future. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. If you managed to stick until the end with this, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, turn on notification, I don't know, share with your friends if you have anyone to share with. I'll appreciate that so much. We're like 26 subs, keep growing basically. I don't know why I said that so sassy. I don't know why it said so many S there, but anyway, we'll keep growing. So yeah, I would really appreciate the support on this. And thank you for watching. If you managed to stick until the end here, that's really appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.